You would think buying a new construction home is a safe choice, right?
Well, it better be.
I mean, with everything being brand new, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm breaking out in hives. My kids are getting nosebleeds. We just start getting rid of everything because the spore count came back extremely high, y'all. We had to sleep out in tents, on and off. My kids are sick, on and off. We're all sick, on and off, in and out of the doctor. Rashes, hives, you name it. But the neurological dysfunction that happens is probably by far the worst. After being exposed to mold for so long, I've developed bronchitis. Did a test for mold and we have 2 million spore count. Pay attention to the signs, especially when everyone in the home starts getting sick. We were failed and gaslit by our builders.
Sad story for a family who was just trying to buy their dream home and as a result turned out to be a nightmare.
You pay a monthly mortgage for this house,
I do. Yeah.
but you don't live at the house.
No, we don't.
You're afraid to walk in that house.
Yes, we are.
Why?
Well, number one, I'm 7 months pregnant, and we have mold contamination in our home.
Was kind of your dream house. This is where you were going to raise a family. When you look at it now, what is it?
It's a disaster. It's a nightmare. I don't want to go into the home at all. I had lots of rashes, dermatitis. I also had 2 miscarriages while I was in the home. And thankfully, about a year after being out of the home, I'm pregnant and we're expecting our first child. These builders build these homes so fast, with little oversight, and the consumers often are the ones that suffer at the end of the day.
This is absolutely devastating, and I'm not trying to scare you just to be dramatic. I'm trying to save you thousands of dollars in repairs and possibly save your life or your child's life.
This is serious.
Because black mold is now being found in newly built homes, some less than a year old, and it's showing up more often than people really want to admit. This isn't just a hoax or conspiracy. This is happening right now in communities across the states, and it's happening in homes built by some of the top 30 biggest national builders.
What? Really?
Before we get into how to keep this from happening to you, if you don't know me, I'm Marcus Mays, a licensed realtor here in Texas. I'm here to help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Whether you're making your first move or your next big one, I'm your go-to. You got questions, go ahead and drop a comment or go ahead and schedule a call. I'd love to chat with you to see how I could be of service. The link's in the description to schedule a call. Also, if you want to stay ahead of the Texas real estate market, go ahead and sign up for my free weekly newsletter. It's packed with updates, insights, and smart tips to help keep you in the know. And that link is also in the description as well. Here's what's crazy. You assume brand new construction means no leaks, no problems, no hidden issues. But the honest truth is, mold doesn't care how new your home is. And right now, builders are just rushing to get them up to make a quick dollar. And in many cases, quality is suffering.
It's all about the money.
Let's discuss some causes. Poor moisture sealing behind stucco and siding, improperly installed HVAC systems that create condensation, roof flashings not sealed correctly, and framing materials left out in the rain before being enclosed.
That you cannot live in because it is full of mold. As of almost 4 weeks ago, we finally moved out. And let me tell you, since walking into this house today, I cannot believe we even survived here for 2.5 years. The smell is so god awful. Being sold a dream and being robbed of everything. Builders need to be held accountable. This video is the AC tech explaining how our AC was a faulty unit, completely oversized, exposed holes everywhere. That he's never seen something built so horrible. It wasn't the only reason our house had mold in it.
And here's what happens. The water gets trapped behind the walls, under the floors, and above the ceilings, which is the perfect breeding ground for black mold.
That's disgusting.
Now let's talk about what that means for your health. Black mold is known to release microscopic spores into the air. You breathe those spores every day without even knowing it, and the effects can be devastating.
Nobody told me that.
For someone with asthma, COPD, allergies, or autoimmune diseases, this isn't a mild issue. This can be dangerous. Black mold exposure has been directly linked to worsening of asthma symptoms, migraines and brain fog, chronic sinus infections, memory loss and fatigue, nosebleeds, even skin conditions like eczema and rashes, and in extreme cases, permanent lung damage and or death.
Let's John, don't stop.
And if you have someone in the home who's elderly, has cancer, or an infant whose lungs are still developing, you're playing with fire.
That black spot in your bathroom might be wrecking your health. Come on, it's just mold. It's gross, but it's not dangerous, right? As a medical doctor, I know that toxic mold is more than just something gross on your wall. Toxic mold exposure can lead to fatigue, brain fog, and even respiratory issues. How does it even cause all that? Mold releases mycotoxins, which triggers inflammation and immune dysfunction. A 2024 study released by the NIH even links chronic exposure to long-term cognitive decline. Why haven't I heard about this before? I've had mold in my apartment. Because fixing mold can be expensive, and landlords and developers don't want that liability. Many won't even admit it exists. So what should I even do if mold's making me sick? Start with professional testing and remediation. Know that bleach doesn't kill toxic mold and you can't do it yourself. DIY mold removal is dangerous. Without proper containment, mold can release millions of particles throughout the air, worsening contamination and health risks.
This is a severe toxic health hazard that has no place in a brand new house, but it's getting in anyway.
How can we stop it?
Builders, especially here in Texas, have seen a spike in lawsuits over the past few years targeting major new construction builders. In San Antonio, a 2023 lawsuit alleged that a family was hospitalized due to a long-term mold exposure in a home built by a top 10 builder, which had a leaking AC drip pan installed improperly during the construction phase, which led to the black mold under the floorboards.
We will hold them accountable.
Also, another one in Austin, a couple sued after discovering mold in the attic of a 6-month-old home. The cause was a vent that wasn't properly sealed during the build, allowing condensation and heat to fuel mold growth inside their insulation. And to make things even worse, most builder warranties don't cover mold.
That sounds shady.
They'll say, oh, it's the humidity or it's user error. That's why you must protect yourself by getting 2 things before you close to double check that the builders have done a quality job.
What do I need to do?
Number 1, a home inspection. This checks the foundation, the roofing, the plumbing, the HVAC, and appliances. But here's what it won't do. It won't catch hidden mold unless it's visible or causing obvious damage. So you'll also get a professional mold inspection. This is an advanced inspection including air sampling, moisture readings, and thermal imaging, which will look for signs behind the walls and the ceilings where mold actually hides. It can detect mold even when there are no symptoms yet. Think of it this way. Would you rather spend $400 now to catch mold early or spend $40,000 later to tear down drywall, rebuild ventilation systems, and deal with hospital bills? It's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, no brainer.
Now, let me tell you something that might shock you if you're buying new construction. You know that friendly sales counselor in the model home? Yeah, they don't work for you. They are legally and financially tied to the builder. They are trained to close sales, not protect you. So if they tell you mold inspections aren't needed or that the home has passed all the city inspections, that is not your protection. That's just a pitch.
They are liars and they are frauds.
What you need is someone who understands the game and has helped numerous families buy new builds before and can advocate for you from contract to close. Someone who will negotiate the right inspections, review the warranty fine print, and not let the builder push you into a rushed closing before you're ready. That's exactly what I do. Again, I am a Texas Realtor, and I've walked many clients through new home construction deals, and I make sure they walk out with confidence and protection without being blindsided by the builder. If you're thinking about buying a new construction home, let's talk. Even if it's just for advice. Don't assume new means safe. Don't assume shiny floors mean healthy walls. And definitely don't walk into a builder contract without someone in your corner. If you want to make sure your dream home doesn't come with a nightmare inside the walls, reach out to me directly. The link to schedule a call is in the description. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button if this has helped you, and don't forget to subscribe for more advice about real estate and finances. Again, I'm Marcus Mays, and I'll see you at the closing table. Peace.